Can I ask y'all a question? How long are you supposed to wait before you post the rebound? 3 weeks, 3 months, 3 years? Or do you wait until your ex gets somebody first? Because apparently, guys, everybody has rules after a breakup. Tonight, we're not talking about Cardi B like you saw in the title. We talking about you. Because whether you've been married, dating, divorced, or just got ghosted after buying somebody dinner for the first time, everybody eventually has to answer one question. What do I do next? Do I cry? Do I heal? Do I hit the gym? Or do you call that person you've been ignoring for 6 months? Let them know you're back in the game.
Oh my God.
Now, tonight, guys, y'all know I got Rhonda and Mabricio with me. And we got the 5 controversial rebound rules that may actually help people move on after a breakup. And now, before y'all get mad, I'm not saying these are the only way to recover. I'm saying let's have the conversation because number 5 is probably the healthiest breakup advice I've ever given on this podcast. And it's going to completely change the way people think about rebounds right now. Let's get into this thing, guys.
Hot beat, smoke it, drink it down. With your voice, it got you around. Feel the vibe, we're set to roll. Let's play, let's lose control. Sip a drink and smoke will swirl. Join the convo around the world. Relationships we dissect slow. Current events, we let them flow.
What up, what up, what up? It's your boy JB coming right back at you. And y'all know what it is. It's the Smoke Something, Drink Something podcast. I'm the real cigar Jeff, man. Y'all know the routine. Get down in the description. Support the channel, get the merch, like, share, follow on all platforms. We gonna get into this thing tonight. And y'all know I got to introduce my esteemed panel. New school is back. He flexing for y'all. He feeling himself. I'm gonna let him introduce himself. Tell y'all where y'all can find him on the socials.
First off, I want to say, don't be hating on the '80s fair. Come on, we're here. We're in the modern day. We're bringing some of the old school principles back with a little bit of toxic. See, Rhonda liked that one. You see her down there. She liked that one. I'm Mabricio. I'm here to make things simple for you, especially with the subject of rebounds. And I'm excited to be back. I was gone last week, and now I'm back to play in the game again. Back to you, Jeff.
Appreciate you coming on. Appreciate you coming on, guys. Appreciate you coming on, guys. I got my soundboard back. Y'all know who I got next, man. Got my A1 from day one. Been rocking with me, man. Always coming through the clutch with some bangers for y'all, some one-liners that y'all can live by. She said everybody was breaking up in 2026, and she ain't lied yet. Never missed. Guys, this thing is true. I'm going to let her introduce herself. Tell y'all where y'all can find her on the socials.
Oh my gosh. Thank you, JB, for having me back. Welcome, Chico DeBarge. It's nice to have you on the podcast with us. But y'all can find me on Instagram at RMB and on TikTok at @RonDZ_.
Appreciate you coming in. Appreciate you coming in, guys. Now, guys, somebody needs comments. I'm sorry, Ron?
That was too short.
That was too short. Hold on.
I'm just playing.
A1 from day one. A1 from day one.
If my sister said too short, I gotta extend it, guys. Somebody in these comments are gonna say, y'all have officially lost your minds. And that is all right, guys, because we here for a good conversation. Again, guys, before we get started, I can't say it enough. Do me a favor, hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, and share this episode with that one friend who's been crying over the same ex for 2 years now. You tired of hearing it, or complaining about the current one they with, and you know they're gonna break up. Okay, you know exactly who I am talking about. And right now, guys, put this in the comments. What's the quickest you've ever moved on after a breakup? 1 week, 1 month, 1 year. I need y'all to be honest, man. Y'all know we are all family here. Now, I'm going to start with the controversial one, if that's okay. Mabricio and Rhonda, is that okay?
Yeah.
That way it's gonna get easier as we go. Let's pull
Yeah,
let's pull the band-aid off.
Oh, okay.
All right. All of us have been lied to. Everybody says you need to heal first. Maybe. But here's my question. If your ex is already outside living their best life, why are you still sitting at home watching sad movies and eating ice cream?
Mm.
Sometimes getting back outside quickly, meeting people quickly, laughing again quickly reminds you that life didn't end with that relationship. Now, let me be clear, guys. I'm not talking about revenge dating. I'm talking about getting your swag back, getting your confidence back. Now, Rhonda, do women secretly keep score after a breakup?
Hmm. I think some women do, but I think it depends on how the breakup was. Because 9 times out of 10, somebody was cheating. Somebody already got somebody to go home to, and it's probably the man. Probably these prize men out here, or whatever. And so,
No shade, no shade.
all the shade. And so, no, I mean, us women don't forget anything, right? And I hope that women can't be vengeful, but I think that it depends on how the breakup was, like how toxic was it, how deep was it, how hurtful was it for them. But I don't, I think women by nature remembers things that most men don't even consider, which is why we can eat y'all up one side and down the other when it comes to checking y'all.
She coming with it already, Mabricio. Now, Mabricio, coming to you though. Rhonda, that's a good point. But Mabricio, do men move on faster, or are they just out here pretending and they really hurt over the breakup? What do you think?
Pretending.
We out here pretending. I don't want to say that because I don't want Rhonda to feel some type of way. I don't want her ego up. But we're out here pretending. These women, they move on quicker than us men. As much as social media tries to reverse that, if you look at a woman's story after a breakup, man, she's already outside. Men all around her, getting all the attention.
Yeah.
Us guys, we're watching at home those Instagram stories. Man,
Mabricio, under the burner. You got to be watching it under the burner account.
Under the burner account. Because you're probably already blocked. You did it right, you're blocked. You're blocked on your main account. So on the burner account, you're watching, you're like, man, she's out here having the time of her life. Oh, there's a man's hand in the photo.
Yeah.
Oh, who's that?
I love that. I love that for her. I love it.
That's how it is. But down the line, the man wins. And I'll end it right there, Rhonda.
And Rhonda, hold on. What's your thoughts on that, Rhonda? What's your thoughts on that?
Lies he tell. Lies. Men are always out. And then they ain't gonna front. Now, her girls will get her out. Like, yes, they would definitely get her out in the streets. If there is a man's hand in there, it's because she knows who he is. Maybe they just met. Y'all guys are already had your woman, took her out, drink Mountain Valley water or whatever he just drank. Yes, drink Mountain Valley. Like, y'all are the ones. So no, men, they never. Oh, really? I don't know. We probably need to cut that out. I'm triggered. But no, men aren't out here being like at home watching somebody's stories. No, if they are watching the stories under their burner account, the girl is sitting right next to them on the couch with them.
Whoa.
Okay.
Whoa.
All right, Mabricio. Go ahead, Mabricio. Go ahead.
Whoa, Rhonda.
Go ahead, Mabricio.
No. We be heartbroken. We might have had a side in the relationship, but it doesn't mean that our love for that woman isn't real.
Sir.
We're over here. We're over here completely heartbroken. We just lost that familiarity. We lost that identity. And the thing is, we weren't prepared for that. What do they say? Woman prepares for a breakup 6 months in advance. She already broke up with you 6 months in advance.
She told you.
It just wasn't physical yet. It wasn't physical yet.
Mm-hmm.
She broke up with you here. Us men, it's fresh for us. For you, you're like, oh, time of my life, I can have a new boyfriend, maybe 5 boyfriends. It doesn't matter. Mm-mm. It's different. We're heartbroken. It doesn't matter if we had a side in the relationship. In this moment, we are heartbroken over this girl, and that's why we're watching the stories at home, sad, on the couch. Our boys are trying to get us out, and all we can think about is that one girl.
And I'm glad you said that, Mabricio. I'm glad you said what you said, Rhonda, too. Because here's what we got to learn. The man is better. The man is better on the front end. The woman snatches your soul on the back end.
No.
I'm just telling y'all, Mabricio right now.
No, he
The
ain't.
dude, once he sees her out, like Mabricio said, you might see that one pinky nail in the picture. And she put that thing in there. She put that pinky nail in there on purpose. Or it fade to black. It fade to black when somebody walk up, right? And all of a sudden, the woman is a master at the rebound. Guys, make sure you are prepared for the rebound of that woman. And there ain't nothing a man can do to outshine a woman on the rebound. I'm being controversial right now. The man is at his best in the beginning, because y'all got to remember, the man is better at hunting. He's better at coming after you versus dealing with the breakup with you, right? Because ultimately, Mabricio is right. The guy sitting at home, and he might be acting tough, but he's sitting there like, damn, man, she out in these streets. And y'all got to understand, the woman during the rebound phase, she's waiting for you to show your ass. Because she's the one who knows all your weaknesses. She knows all your insecurities. She knows what you are behind the scenes. And she waiting for you to show your ass. Because if you show your ass, she going to expose all of that. Because you know she out there telling the new dude everything that you did wrong, everything your weaknesses. And the new dude out there, because he in hunting mode right now. He out there taking notes. Rhonda, what's your thoughts on me?
But
What's
it's
your thoughts on
only
me
based
saying that?
on how the relationship ended. Like what you sent us early and just talking about this stuff.
Yeah.
That must have been some deep stuff that went on with that particular couple, because she put everything out there.
She put everything out for the soccer player.
Right.
Yeah.
But I don't know if that's how it was with other celebrity breakups we've seen, where you just go off, especially like with Cardi, like with her. I don't know if it was like that. I don't remember it being like that. But this one that you sent us, like, that was, you could tell there was some other stuff going on. And it's always like you always say, if the guy is not with the lady, he ain't gonna be with the kid either. It's very hard for him to like the kid too.
Guys,
you always say
if you look at this, if you look at Cardi B being seen with this soccer player, right? Y'all watch. That's what we basing this off of. You watch. She with this soccer player, and let's be honest, the dude is a specimen, right? The dude is an absolute specimen.
He fine,
right? He's an absolute specimen. But you look at what the baby mama, saying about him, right? Like, now here's the deal: either it's the truth or it's the biggest lie ever told. But either way, that man's sitting next to Cardi B. With all his flaws, he's sitting next to Cardi B. And fellas, y'all got to be ready for that lady to unload. We're going to get into that a little bit later. I ain't going to. That she unloaded, because guess what, guys? When she saw him, she want to see him punished. Clearly he broke up with her. She didn't break up with him. And that's another component that we going to get into tonight. Now, guys, if you're enjoying this conversation, go ahead and hit that like button right now and answer this. Who usually rebounds faster, men or women? I already know this comment section is about to be a war, bro, because y'all got to know who rebounds faster. Now, let's keep it real, guys, as we move on to number 2. Let's keep it real. After a breakup, most people don't feel attractive, and that's normal. The reason being, failure hits us harder than we actually enjoy any successes we have. Okay, let me repeat that. Failure hits us harder than any enjoyment we get from success. But there comes a point when you need to remind yourself, I still got it. Go get the haircut. Go to the cosmetologist. Go buy the outfit. Hit the gym. Take the trip. Not for your ex, guys, but for you. Because confidence is attractive. Misery isn't. Cardi B is back in the news again. This is what, our 4th or 5th podcast with Cardi B, right? Nobody stays more relevant than this girl. And every time she steps out after a breakup, she looking better than she did when she was in a relationship. I ain't never seen nothing like this. And when you sitting next to a guy who looked like that, you realize this girl still got it, man. Y'all listen up. This girl done popped out 4 kids, just had another one by the other guy, and she's still sitting next to this guy. In the St. Regis. We ain't catching them at Chili's and Outback. And no shade against Chili's and Outback.
Yes, it is.
They chilling. They chilling in the
Who's
St.
going? Who's
Regis.
going?
Y'all know what's popping off. Y'all know what's popping off after that meal, right? I know if both of them are staying at the St. Regis, I don't know if both of them are staying at the St. Regis. But if you at the place with if you at the St. Regis, something popping off after it. So let me tell you this, Rhonda. Let me ask you this, Rhonda.
Mhm.
Is the glow up for women real after a breakup?
Oh, absolutely. We like a phoenix rising. After a breakup. Are you kidding me?
Rise like a phoenix by
Ooh.
Conchita Wurst.
Alexa.
It's a powerful
Alexa, stop.
What's her-
I'm sorry, y'all. I don't know. I didn't say her name.
Yeah.
But yeah, we do rise. We do rise up. So no, of course the glow up. Because what we gotta step out looking good. And Cardi does it best. She does. She steps out every single time, bringing it. And what I love about it, if she's confident or not, you don't know.
You don't
You
know
just
it.
know she out in the streets. You know she's out with another good looking specimen, especially for this one right here. I never seen the guy before, but I was like, yeah, most women always look good. It's just that when you do, when we trying to snap back, get back, we gonna
Oh,
look
yeah.
extra good.
Like before I come to Mabricio, y'all know what made this brilliant? This is only news because Cardi B is so brilliant. And ladies, this is what would hurt. I'm telling y'all right now. The only reason this is news is because of the World Cup. So because everybody's talking about soccer, Cardi B knows how to stay relevant. Who you sitting next to? A soccer player in the St. Regis. It's World Cup. This is what, guys, the glow up ain't just your physical. The glow up is your strategy with who you gonna be with.
Oh, yeah.
See, the strategy is what is everybody talking about? Because the one thing that damages a relationship, and Mabricio, I'm coming to you. The one thing that damages a relationship is that the couple stops being relevant. Cardi B, since she came out with Bodak Yellow, right? She has always been relevant. Cardi B has always been on the forefront of whatever people are talking about. She's always up there talking on social media. She can get any man she lays eyes on. And we watch as people say, oh man, she been ran through, she this, she that. There ain't no man turning her down.
Mm-mm.
And that is, look, guys wish they could be like that. Cardi B there is not one man, you can hear him talking, saying, oh man, I wouldn't do all that. Blah. She has not, she keeps getting bigger and better. She was with Stephon Diggs. Where was she at? Super Bowl. Now she with the soccer guy, and we talking World Cup. She just stays relevant. Mabricio, have you ever had a breakup that completely changed your confidence, whether better or worse?
Yes.
First, before I answer that question, Cardi B, you need your next one. He's right here. No, I'm not there yet, but give me a few years. Give me a few years. I'm coming for you.
We're gonna tag it. You
Anyway.
want to tag him, Mabricio? You want to tag her when I post it?
Yeah, of course. Of course. I got to.
Tag.
I got to. But breakup that changes confidence. Absolutely. These women out here are ruthless. Okay? The women out here are ruthless. Okay, I had my own faults. I had my flaws. Okay, there might have been a woman here or two, but you get damaged, and then it's hard to go back out there in the game.
Oh my God.
It's hard. It takes some time. It's a healing period. It doesn't matter if there was multiples. It's a healing period. Now, different story. I was like, whatever she said doesn't affect me anymore. If anything, I am glad that she said those things to me because it helped me rise up. And I think as a man, any man watching this podcast knows when you're in it, you're in it. Especially that first relationship. But after that, boy, the world is yours. That's what Tony Montana says. The world is yours. And I promise you, we rise. I told you, it's not even revenge dating. Just the revenge comes so sweet. The money comes up, the confidence comes up, and women just appear.
Look, Mabricio, I agree with you. Rhonda, I agree with you. Let's be honest, guys. So you got to move fast. You got to move on with somebody fast, and you got to move on with somebody relevant. Guess what, guys? Here's what makes it so hard when a woman moves on. She gonna get with somebody that you know. the guy gonna get with somebody that the girl may not have ever heard of.
Yeah.
The woman, guys and fellas, I'm just telling y'all, be ready for it. The woman knows who you are most worried about. The woman knows who will hit deep. The guy, he don't care. He just gonna get something to move on to. It's more transactional for the guy. For the woman, Mabricio just said it. We don't do. Mabricio said guys don't do revenge dating. The woman is purely revenge dating. Can you imagine if you Stefan Diggs? Right now, Stefan Diggs going through this civil lawsuit with the guy who said that they were living an alternative lifestyle and questioning Stefan Diggs' sexuality and stuff like that. We ain't here to talk about that. He going through that civil lawsuit. Still ain't been signed by a team yet. Look at Cardi B out here with this 6'6" soccer player, right? Bronze Adonis type thing. Yes. If you Stefan Diggs and you Offset, right? How you and look, all Stefan Diggs boys and Offset boys sitting up here trying to lie to him to tell him that they man, you ain't got nothing to worry about, man. She still love you. Nah, bro.
What up?
She gone.
She gone.
And everybody know that one dude. I'm Mr. Steal Your Girl. She ain't coming back. That's why it's important, guys, that if you go and rebound, fellas, know what the woman is thinking, and ladies know what the man is thinking. Okay? And fellas, you got to understand, don't try to play the woman game. Don't try to beat the woman at her game. Just know that rebound is going to hurt you. Be prepared to move on. So you're gonna have a breakup you're dealing with, but the rebound going to hurt more than the breakup ever did. Because she going to show you. Let me tell you what every woman does. Mabricio, I'm coming to you. Then I'm coming around. Let me tell you what every woman does. Her rebound. Well, let me tell you what the guy did. What the guy does is just going to be something that he says, okay, I'm free. I'm just out here. It ain't no thought in it. But what the woman does is that the woman going to get somebody who's going to get your attention. Because she letting you know this the rebound, and the next official one going to be even better than this one. The woman's stacking. The man just knocking down dominoes. See what I'm saying? Mabricio, what's your thoughts on that?
None.
Come on. Hey, Rhonda. I'm sorry. I gotta back this up. The one she told you not to worry about is the one to worry about. After the break, I'm telling you, it's like this. I'm telling you, I don't even want to say this because I know it's controversial, but
say it.
Women are ruthless. They're villains. They jot down all your insecurities. They make sure when they're done, they make sure you hurt as much as possible.
Yes.
They'll get with a coworker they told you not to worry about. They'll get with a cousin's friend they told you not to worry about.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't matter. They will make sure that you're in pain, and they will make sure they post all about it because they know you're watching. Whether that's from your burner account, they know you're watching. And it's different. It's different from a guy, but that's exactly the woman's game. Jeff said it perfectly.
Rhonda, what's your thoughts on that?
First of all, no, he did not say it perfectly.
Here we go.
Like, guys always try to cover up stuff just because y'all don't do it that great. Like, it's just what it is. But most of the time, women are all about them. When they've been hurt, we didn't even talk about what the guy did for her to get to that point. Let's start there. Because otherwise, the woman would be content in most of the relationships they're in. And y'all are the ones always acting like y'all hadn't done anything. I was here. No, you won't. You were down the street at the cigar lounge.
Where's this coming from? Where's this coming from?
I have no idea.
Going live at the cigar lounge, and then bam, here we are. So no, women don't do that. And if they do, look at the reason why. Because it's always some tacky guy. I ain't even gonna say no man. Maybe looking like Chico DeBarge that's got her all wound up and like just all toxic and stuff, and they don't know what to do. So no, it's not like that. Like, no, a woman, she lets you know exactly what she's thinking until you stop listening. The moment you stop listening, or you don't have your 1 year, 3 year, 5 year vision, she ain't got time to hear you.
And it's funny you say that, Rhonda, and I'm gonna say this to Mabricio too. I think one of the things that's hurting the guys is The guy goes hard in the beginning to get her, right? But the guy has not been taught how to recover because most guys have been taught how to deal with women through their mothers. So your mother teaches you how to pursue her, but your mother don't teach you how to recover from her. Now your dad, if you had a dad in your life or a male figure in your life, the male figure gonna tell you to move on, right? If you got that male and you're like, man, don't worry about it, bro. There's a million fish in the sea. They come a dime a dozen, right? But when your mother has an influence in your life, this is why the woman knows that rebound hurts. That rebound hurts because ain't nothing worse than calling your mother and telling your mother that you broke up with the girl. What is the mother gonna say? Oh my God, what did you do wrong? That's what the mother gonna say.
Yeah.
What did you do wrong?
What happened?
What is the male figure or the father gonna say? Man, ain't like her no way, man. You should have had somebody else. Right? But because the male figure and the father's not present, that's why the men struggle in the rebound phase versus the woman in the rebound phase. Quickly, Rhonda, what do you think about that? Then, Mabricio, I want your thought.
I mean, I just don't agree. I see what you're saying, but since Mabricio is the one agreeing with you tonight, I'm gonna be like, nah, I don't agree.
She on what? She on what?
No.
Go ahead,
Yes,
Mabricio.
of course, that's that, right? Of course,
Yeah.
you're gonna have the like how you grew up, how it was instilled in you, and things like that. But no, it ain't gonna go that deep. Man was out here doing dirt. Woman got her life together. Bam. Here we are.
Nice.
Now you
Nice.
crying 'cause
Mabricio,
you
what's your
still
thought?
in a reel.
Yeah. I mean, audience, it's up to you guys. Would you rather me tell you a lie or tell you the truth? I'm always going to tell you the truth, no matter if it's siding with Jeff, because if Jeff's the truthful one today, hey, that's where I'm at. But we're always telling the truth on this podcast. Real people having real conversation.
It is.
It is. But moms, if you grow up with your mom
Yes.
instills in your brain from a young age that women are the prize. Put that woman on a pedestal. Make sure
Yes.
you do everything. Make her playlists. Do everything for her. It's why a breakup hurts so bad.
Yes.
Because
Yes.
in your mind, you put this woman on a pedestal. This is the prize. This is the all being. This is who you serve. This is the queen. This is the goddess. This is who you serve. So after, when she's out there rebounding and she's purposely targeting your insecurities, there's nothing a mom can do. There's nothing a mom can say to you other than you messed up. Now you deal with the consequences. There's no emotional support. It's you failed.
Yeah.
You failed.
Yeah. And that's
You somehow made her not feel like the prize, and she left, and now she's doing this to you, and it hurts. But
And
that's the
Mabricio
truth.
is right. Mabricio is right. For the guy, there's no support. The woman's executive team never left her. Right? Matter of fact, they were ready for this moment. Guys, fellas, the woman's executive team, her board of directors, was ready for this moment because they didn't like you either. Okay? So it ain't just her getting revenge against you, it's all of her girls getting revenge against you. Mabricio is right. The man has no support in the rebound. So one of the things I tell when you go, if you're a guy going through that rebound, you're gonna have to open yourself up and don't lie to your boys. Hey man, I messed up, I'm hurt, but I got to do this because she doing this. She done moved on. Because either way, whether it's your fault or not your fault, you have to move on fast. Cardi B is showing us you have to move on fast. I don't care you can't sit in the house and sulk, right? You got to move on fast, no matter whose fault it is. Now, if y'all end up coming back, spinning the block, that's good. But the way you gonna find out is to move on fast. Do not sit back and watch somebody rebound and you in there telling yourself you the bigger person because you being good. No,
Yeah.
bro, you better get out there in them streets. You better get out there in them streets.
Tell somebody else life up.
Exactly.
Hey, relax.
She on what?
Yes.
Look,
Oh,
guys.
and I have 8 today, so there's that.
Oh yeah, okay. She hangry, y'all. She a little sensitive. Now, guys, let's move to number 3, and here's where people get in trouble. If you're looking for something casual, guys, say that, right? If you're not ready for another relationship, say that too. Make sure it's up front. Don't turn somebody else's healing process into your next relationship disaster. Let it be known up front that this is a rebound, because more than likely, you're meeting somebody who's looking for their forever love. Okay? But you got to let them know, whether you're the male or the female, you got to let them know this is just going to be completely physical. Remember, guys, keep it what it is, because Do not come out and hurt people because you're hurt. So let them know up front, hey man, if you're looking for that, or hey, if you're looking for that, that's not what I am about right now. We over here, we just catching bodies right now. We just catching bodies right now. We having fun. I'm getting my confidence back. I ain't gonna be with you long term, right? So do you want to enjoy the moment and be ready to part ways when it's over? You want the WYD text? You want the you up text? That kind of thing, right? That's what you got to ask yourself. Mabricio, I'm coming to you first. What do you think about that upfront honesty that, hey, I'm on a rebound. This is what I'm going to give you. And then Rhonda, we coming to you.
Okay.
I was laughing when you were mentioning that because I was thinking of a situation where with one of my exes, and she got a rebound, and she was telling him, "Oh, all the things that were bad about me and stuff, blah blah blah." Blah. So he was trying to fulfill. He's taking notes. He's hunted. He's taking notes. But then, there's no experience like the Mabricio experience. Obviously, she hasn't been the block. She hasn't been the block because the thing is this, right? It was like he's looking for his forever love. She's like, it's temporary. The man I really want is the man that built himself up, which is Mabricio, the Mabricio experience. So then people get hurt. People get hurt during that. So it's important to be honest. It's important to be upfront. And if you're unsure, just say that. There's no harm, no foul. Just be upfront. And I promise a lot of dating situations will get a whole lot better.
Rhonda, are you gonna talk about the Mabricio experience, or you gonna respond to his to the initial question?
At this point, I don't want to do either because it need to be wrong. That's what it need to be. That's like
It's not
So
the
no.
best in the Mabricio experience.
that lets you know how toxic he is. Okay, y'all.
Wait,
please
what
pay
happened to me
attention.
being reformed?
Please pay attention to that. But no, I'm a big believer. Everybody has somebody from their past that could probably have access to them at any moment. That's just my personal opinion. But yes, you should always be upfront with what you want. You know what I'm saying? Always be upfront. It's no other way to go. If you want a Mabricio experience, though, just know that it may not turn out well, and you may end up in a psych ward or something.
With a jacket that won't let you move.
Yes, and wondering how did I end up here? You can't come out with your vest on and no shirt on up under it and not think that something about to go off.
Hey, Rhonda, what kind of dreams and aspirations do you have? Where's your dream destination?
Look, you don't need to know.
What you say, Rhonda? You ain't gonna let him paint that picture? You ain't gonna let him paint that picture?
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not. Look.
Absolutely not.
Experience.
Save it for your lives.
But let's say this, guys. We talking about Cardi B, right? Offset or Stephon Diggs didn't know this dude was even somebody she knew. I can tell you, look, ain't nowhere in the hell they knew. Look, if you know that woman knows somebody that look like that, you ain't letting her go, bro. Look, I guarantee you.
You said that ain't gonna go down. That ain't gonna go down in the Barnes household.
Run. Let me tell you something. Offset and Stephon Diggs just got to take the L.
Oh,
you just got to take the L.
There's no comparison.
Man, look, and again, guys, if y'all ain't seen it, man, just Google it. Offset and Stephon Diggs got to take the L because I guarantee you, they did not know Cardi B. And this guy's just as toxic, right?
Oh, absolutely.
But look at the difference in how he looks.
Yeah, he
right?
fine.
And she just keeps getting them more and more toxic. And I don't know if it's because of her. I don't know if it's because of her profession before rapping that she sees men differently. But there ain't no way you letting your woman go if you know she got access to somebody like that. Right? Because who would have ever thought Cardi B would be sitting next to a soccer player like that during the World Cup? And how did y'all meet? How the hell did I know you were kicking it with soccer dudes? Right?
You ain't supposed to know everything. That's the beauty of women. You ain't supposed to know everything. The woman ain't supposed to know.
How the hell you kicking it with soccer dudes? Only soccer guy I know is Pele. Right? Ain't it Pele? Right? I don't look. Okay, I guess you got Messi, David Beckham, and those kind of guys. Yeah. But I ain't thinking my girl kicking it with some dude that plays soccer from another country, right?
look, she probably got friends of friends of friends that it's no telling how. I'm excited for. I like how she lives her life out loud.
Man,
Do
look.
you agree with her lifestyle or not? I like how she lives her life out loud.
And it don't matter that people may be trying to call her 304. It don't matter that people say, "Oh, you ain't a good mother." All the stuff people try to say about her, that stuff come off of her like water off of a duck's back, right?
Yeah.
And I think that people better start recognizing that if people get a hold of what Cardi B is doing, guys, relationships are already holding on by a thin, thin thread. What Cardi B is doing is showing you that it's okay to walk away. Because what if what you walking to look better than what you walking from? That's a different. Let me tell y'all guys, ain't nothing worse. Because what guys pray for is that it's somebody that you can say, yeah, man, he ain't like me. But if I'm offset in Stefan Diggs right now, if I open that or my boys show me, hey man, you see what Cardi? Because you know that's how it happened. You over there trying not to watch. You over there trying not to. Somebody just sent you the pic, man. You see your girl, man? Nah, what's she doing? Man, you see this cat he with? This cat she with? Sitting next to the St. Regis. Didn't y'all used to say the St. Regis when y'all went there too? Oh, hell no. Right?
Yeah.
That's the difference, right? But one of the things I will say, the golden rule is not doing to others as you would have them do unto you. The golden rule is he who has the gold makes the rules. Cardi B is out here with the gold. She can move the way she wants to move. All Stefan Diggs and Offset can do. I'm gonna tell y'all like I got taught in a seminar a while back. The only thing two broke people can do is feel sorry for each other.
Oh,
that's the only thing two broke people can do is feel sorry for each other. You know what Stefan Diggs and Offset probably sitting there, man, like, man, F this B, man. Can't believe she doing us like that. Guys, the woman is never gonna go down.
In the States, they ain't overseas.
The woman is never gonna go down in the rebound phase, guys. The guy gonna go down in the rebound phase because he just doing numbers. The woman is doing strategy. She's never gonna go down. She's never gonna take a step down.
But it's because she lets you know. I promise you, a woman ain't just gonna up and leave. She will let that man know everything he needs to do. I promise you. It ain't gonna be no like we up and out. No, she's letting you know everything that you need to do.
What about everything a woman has to do? What about when I'm letting a woman know everything that she has to do, and she still walks out that door?
You speaking with his chest on that? That
don't even sound right.
He's speaking with his chest on that one, Ron.
I know. Chico coming out. Listen.
You know, I got to make sure it's fair. I got to make sure it's fair for the audience, okay? Because we're also telling the woman what to do as well to improve this relationship.
But how is he telling her what to do? Most of the time, the man ain't no telling. I hope you said what now?
Baby, please. You know, I wish you were a little more submissive. That's how the average person does it.
I don't know no average person.
Look, I think this is the.
I'm gonna snatch that soundboard.
I'm having fun with my soundboard over here.
I see.
Man, I'm telling you. Like, look, guys, I gotta tell y'all, the biggest thing that we finding out right now is most of y'all are not good at being together. But when that breakup happens, you gonna figure out who had the real talent. Because here's what you're gonna find, fellas. The woman always feels, remember, the guy gets who he loves, the woman gets who loves her. And in the rebound phase, the woman proves that to you. That's why she better at the rebound, because she cared less in the relationship than the guy. The guy got who he loved. That's why it hurt. The woman got who loved her. And when she's showing you that it wasn't like that, like it was for you, I'm just telling y'all, it just make a big difference. Now, if you guys have made it this far, man, type team rebound or team heal first in the comments. I want to know where everybody stands, guys. And again, if you're new here, go ahead and subscribe, because these are conversations no other podcast is having. I'm telling y'all right now, who else giving you this wisdom on the rebound and on the breakup? Now, let's move to the next one, guys. And this one might surprise you. Sometimes people expect way too much from somebody they just met after a breakup. Just take a step back and relax. Not every date has to become your future spouse. Sometimes you simply need to just laugh again. You just need to smile again. Remember that you're still capable of enjoying life. That doesn't mean ignore red flags. It just means don't put wedding pressure on a get together at Starbucks. Now, Rhonda, can
Mhm.
people have fun without immediately trying to turn everything into a relationship forever?
I think traditionally, yes. I think now you go in with high expectations. It's so much stuff to do and see, and because of social media, it just makes it even harder
Mm-hmm.
to do something low key. People don't know how to do stuff low key anymore because what are we doing? This ain't gonna get us no followers. This ain't gonna get us no likes. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? So I think back in the day, yes, you could have, but now I don't think that's possible
Okay.
to actually do that.
Mabricio, Mabricio, do we put too much pressure on every first date in that rebound phase?
Women do. Women do. They try to find the replacement. It's hey, if Ron what Rhonda's saying is the man is hurting the woman. So I'm speaking from that scenario. The man hurts the woman and she leaves. Now she's like, oh, I need him to feel it, but I also want him to see I'm looking at this man with those same eyes. I'm talking about the future with this other man. And so a lot of women they do go there and they do treat it like the future. My rule though for myself, maybe you guys can copy this too in the audience. I don't know, it's got to get Jeff's approval too. I'm about to say this, but I got to see what he says and Rhonda's approval too.
Oh,
I will say you should only look to the future, multiply however long you guys been together, multiply it by 3. So you've been together a month, look to see where the 3 month. Only look that far. If you've been together for a year, look up to 3 years.
Wow.
But that way, you can naturally progress with the relationship rather than try to rush things forward.
look at you.
Rhonda, what's your thoughts on that before I tell you my thoughts?
I don't know. I wasn't expecting that from him.
Yeah.
That won't is toxic. That was actually pretty solid.
Yeah, that was more scientific than we expected out of Mabricio.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. So
Can I come in there, Rhonda, real fast?
oh, absolutely. Because I'm
I'm gonna give
nothing
y'all
to
my
add
I'm gonna
there.
give y'all my advice. Don't move on with the person you were talking to the whole relationship. See, what happens is a lot of people been like Rhonda said it in the beginning. She was talking in context of the woman, but it's both context in the man. The worst rebound person is the person you've been talking to from your past that always had access to you. That's the
Mm.
worst rebound person. Okay? Because all you're gonna do is talk about how that person told you from the beginning they wasn't the right one. And we knew all along, and y'all, that's all y'all gonna be talking about. You can't be with the person who you've been chatting and gave you that access. You can't be with that person. That person cannot be the rebounder. Like what Mabricio said, if we've been together 3 months, right? If we've been together a month, I can't move on till 3 months, right? To make sure you don't make the same mistake. So I like that. And you may say, okay, you know what? For however long I was in it, I'm gonna just multiply that time one. If I was in it for a year, I'm gonna wait a year before I get into another relationship. Whatever your timeline is, what Mabricio is trying to say is give it some time. But a lot of people in relationships right now, like Rhonda said earlier on, somebody got access to you that's been letting you know that they're available if it don't work out, right? Somebody got
Where's
that
the lie?
access, right?
Where's the lie?
Yeah.
That's not the person you need to move on to in the rebound phase. That's the worst person you can move on to in the rebound phase because that person has an impartial view of the situation. And all y'all gonna do is talk about the other person that you just left. That's why that's not a rebound. A rebound clears your head so you can move on to the next person. Jump in there, Ron, and let me know what you think.
Well, yeah, but you end up with some people who may end up with that person. But you don't ever want to be in a relationship with somebody that's going to hold something over your head
Mm-hmm.
because you have shared so much with them, and then they could throw it back in your face to be like, "Oh, well, so and so did it, you didn't do anything." So, however they may use it against you. So you do have to move smartly when it comes to that because at the end of the day, if somebody can say this or say that about you to the point where now you're right back to the same thing you just left and
Mm-hmm.
got out of, something is then you probably need to see a therapist or something because that's just that's why healing is so important. That's why knowing who you are is important. Whether that's you going to therapy or you figuring out I ain't doing this no more, I'm not doing this anymore. But you can't end up right back in the same situation without knowing what actually went wrong with the old situation. And that's what happened to a lot of people. They just end
And
up right back, just a different person.
and before I go to Mabricio, just to protect yourself in the rebound can't be somebody that you know. A rebound has to be somebody you don't know.
Interesting.
If it's somebody you know, they gonna treat it like a relationship and not a rebound. I just want everybody. I want to put that in there. A rebound cannot be somebody from your past. It can't be somebody that you know. A rebound, by definition, has to be transactional, non-emotional. It's a rebound. It's not somebody who's gonna continue to talk about the past. A rebound, it has to be somebody that you didn't know. What makes this Cardi B photo with the soccer player so good? We didn't know she talked to dudes like that.
We didn't even know she was out here. We didn't even know she was out there.
Response is she got, what did she hear? Man, she went from Offset to Stephon Diggs. She went from the frying pan to the skillet, right? With this guy, because people never thought she could get somebody like that or she'd be interested in somebody like that. And she just looked as comfortable with him as she looked with Offset and Stephon Diggs. See how y'all, it's got to be somebody people ain't going to be expecting in the rebound phase. Mabricio, jump in there. Let me know what you think.
Yeah, it can't be anyone you know. Anyone you know. It's, girl, I told you so. It was never going to work out. It was never going to work out. Yeah. What you needed was here all along.
Oh my God.
Oh yeah, and then I'm going to try to reel them in. Hey, you know, it should have been us. We're the end. We're end game. We're end game. We'll be together forever. We'll be together forever. That's exactly how it plays out. So, like we said earlier in the podcast, the one she tells you not to worry about is the one that's next in line. And that's the one that they're going to play husband and wife with. Husband and wife. Even for social media too. They're going to play husband and wife in real life and on social media. And it's going to be a problem. The difference is you guys need to make it very, very low key. Someone new. Can't be someone old, because if someone old is always going to have expectations of where this is headed. Someone new is like, I'm out here, I'm doing numbers. Okay, I can be your rebound.
Yes.
I don't know anything. I'm not going to mention your boyfriend. Absolutely. I don't care about your boyfriend. I'm here for you.
All week, guys, a rebound by definition can't be somebody who know all the drama from the past relationship. It's a rebound. It's not a continuation of keeping you in the muck, right? You can't stay in the muck. The rebound has to be somebody that's transactional in nature, because you're trying to heal from, you don't want a trauma bond. Okay? You don't want a trauma bond. Now, here's what everybody's been waiting on. And that's number 5, guys. And this one is probably going to upset some people because it has nothing to do with your rebound. It has everything to do with you. Mabricio going to love this one and Rhonda going to hate it, depending on which perspective. Guys, here's the biggest lesson of the night. Become the prize. People spend too much time asking who's next, and that's the wrong question. The better question is, who am I becoming? Find your purpose, build your career or your company, get healthier, travel, learn, grow. Because purpose changes people. Busy people don't chase distractions the same way. Focused people don't have to force discipline. They're already headed somewhere. Then when the right person shows up, they're joining you on your journey, not becoming your purpose. And that's the difference. See, guys, we keep joking about what the prize is. How do you know who the prize in the relationship is? They know their purpose. They solid in their career or their company. They healthy. They travel. They learn. And they grow. Now, Mabricio, when you hear that, give me your thoughts.
It's like the TikTok quote that is quoted, or I don't even know if it's a TikTok quote, but it's build a garden so the butterflies flock to it. You are the garden. You are the garden in all aspects of your life. There's different capital. There's physical capital. There's social capital. There's intellectual capital. All that stuff you're building up. What I say in business, you require to have certain skills. It's the same thing in finding that next partner for you, or partners, depending on what you're into. I'm more of let's have 5 girlfriends, but partners, you build yourself up. So you can have these rebounds. You got to be in the game though. You can't be out of the game. You have to be in the game, but your trajectory is on the rise. And with that, everything else changes. The finances come, the woman come, or men. We're talking from the woman's perspective, because like we established last time, Cardi B is the prize in her relationships. So it is possible for women to be the prize, but it's more so men. It is possible. We had a blueprint about it, but that's the goal. That's the key: is build yourself up and keep your head in the game.
Rhonda, what's your thoughts on that?
The way I look at it after I heard the young one talk, I do believe the woman is the prize. And I think the woman is the prize in the beginning for the man. And then I think as the relationship evolves, then it may shift, especially if the man stand on what he promised her or stuck to his goals. But I'm always say that the woman is the prize because we are the prize. Y'all wouldn't go as hard if we wasn't, if you weren't trying to stalk or get them out by any means. By any means. So I do believe both people can be the prize, but I think the woman always starts off as the prize, and then it evolves, and then the man becomes a joker when stuff don't go the right way.
No, the man becomes a joker when he realizes that the woman's never going to reciprocate, and the woman can't reciprocate because you loved her. She chose who loved her, not who she loved. So the man figures out he's never going to get that reciprocity. That's my thoughts on it. I ain't saying it's true. I'm just saying this. I'm just saying. Yeah, right. I'm just saying. But I think that's the point, guys. Which is Mabricio said something, right? Who's attracting the butterflies to the garden? Offset caught up in gambling debts and in a casino. Stefan Diggs ain't found a team. Dealing with his legal situations. Cardi B is over here at the St. Regis with some soccer player, right? And it ain't like he ain't got no issues like the other guys she left, but she just showing that, look, I'm doing me. And there's a lot of people out here talking about I'm doing me. But Cardi B is giving you evidence she doing her. She don't care what nobody say about it. She don't care about being beholden to traditional expectations and stuff like that. This girl is putting on a masterclass. And guys, I may link that Cardi B Blueprint podcast that we did to this video when we do it, because bottom line, guys, now she's putting on a masterpiece on the rebound. And I ain't never seen nothing like it. So, guys, what can we learn from Cardi B? Maybe nothing about celebrity relationships, but maybe everything about moving forward. Not bitter, not broken, not pretending, just moving toward a better version of yourself. And if that process includes laughing, which is what we saw Cardi B doing in this article, dating, which is what we saw Cardi B doing in this article, meeting people, which is what we saw Cardi B doing in this article, and remembering your confidence, which is damn sure what we saw Cardi B doing in this article, then maybe that's not losing. Maybe that's healing. So, guys, let's settle this once and for all. Which lesson did you agree with the most? Move on sooner. Confidence matters. Number 3, be honest. Number 4, stop putting pressure on every date at the coffee shop. And number 5, be the prize. Drop us what number in the comments and tell us why. And if you completely disagree with it, even better, man. We love hearing different perspectives, guys. So y'all know the rule. Hit that like button. Subscribe if you're new. Share this episode with somebody who's trying to get over a breakup and needs a good laugh. And before we leave, Mabricio, give me your final thought for the night.
If you miss any lessons, go back to minute 1 and rewatch this video, because we're out here for you. You can actually go and watch that podcast episode 2. You get the blueprint. You can find it at my DMs at Mabricio. Come join the live. Always a pleasure being on here and teaching the world a little bit more about the relationship.
Where can they find you on the socials, bro?
You can come find me at Mabricio on TikTok and at Mabricio.Cardenas on Instagram.
Nice. Appreciate you being on. Rhonda, give me your final thought for the night.
Be honest. That's what I picked up from. Be honest. All the other stuff will fall into place. Be honest. If you want to sprinkle a little toxicity in there, that's your business. But at least be honest about what you got going on. And that's basically it. But y'all follow me.
Where can they find you on social?
Rondeezy _on TikTok, and the R&B LMBT on Instagram.
And guys, my final thought is simple. Make sure that a rebound don't turn into revenge on yourself. Because a lot of times you trying to inflict pain on somebody, but you're going to end up hurting yourself if you don't have a strategy for the rebound. The relationship failed because y'all got away from the strategy. Don't let the rebound get away from the strategy and you compound your problems even more, guys. Because guess what? It's the best revenge after a breakup, finding somebody new or actually becoming somebody new. And y'all know what it is, man. It's the Smoke Something, Drink Something podcast. I'm the Real Cigar Jeff. Get down into the description, support the channel, get the merch. Follow me on all the socials, man. We gonna get out of here. And until next week, guys, we gonna holler.
Heartbeat, smoke it, drink it down. With your voice, it got Jeff around. Feel the vibe, we're set to roll. Let's play, let's lose control. Sip a drink and smoke will swirl. Join the convo around the world. Relationships we dissect slow. Current events, we let them flow.